This has been a really, really long process for me um, to finally feel like I can actually speak openly about what my journey as a physical medium and as a child of someone who did not understand, and also now having children who are psychic and have abilities and are open to that other side. Um, this has been really hard for me. I've been trying to figure out how to put this story together, but I feel like it's so much overdue time for people to hear that it's okay to recognize yourself as a medium, and it's okay to recognize yourself as a little bit extra. I'm sorry. I have been, I'm 31 years old, and I finally have figured out what's going on up here. I finally figured out how to put things in place so that I can teach. My name is Amara. That was not my birth name. My name is karmically tied to people in my life that are only hurting my soul. So I am in the process of changing from my legal name to the current name that I use as Amara. Like, I literally just need the money at this point. I have all the legal paperwork filled out. Everything's ready to go. I just have to fucking be able to turn it in. Sorry. Anyways, I'm only going to say my name once because currently at this moment, it still feels almost like a rebirth, saying my own name, my own new name that I gave myself. So I love saying it. I love having it written out. It's still hard for me to say it because I've been so karmically tied with these names that the name that I decided was good enough, not good enough, was the best option for me, the most amazing name I could think of. I still had to let the previous name die. I still have to let that one grieve. Okay, so I do have to have everything written down. So if you see me looking down, I'm very sorry. I'm fucking brand new. The universe told me that I needed to share it, and I'm sitting here. I don't even know what time it is. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and I cannot sleep. I cannot relax. My husband is literally sitting in the living room playing a video game. I could be playing on my Switch right now, but my head is like, you gotta tell somebody. Somebody's gotta hear this. Somebody has to hear this. So here I am, giving you what I wish somebody had to give to me. Okay. I am a witch who is a physical medium. I started my witchcraft about 5 years ago. My husband thinks I've been doing it for 6, but we literally argued over this. I've only been doing it for 6 years. Oh, 222 on my camera. Damn it, no, I just said 6 years. I think I've been doing it for 6 years because 222 happened, and then I said 6 years. I think I've been doing it for 6 years, so I probably was wrong. Okay, let's restart. I've been doing witchcraft for 6 years. I've always known since I was born. Fucking spit me out the womb. I always knew I was a empath. There we go. I was always an empath. I've always been so into energy and vibes. I couldn't go as a child into a grocery store without freaking out because I could feel everybody in this building. I was like 3 years old. I remember going into these stores and freaking the fuck out. Like, I could not handle it. And that was the one thing that my family always remembered. My older siblings always remembered I would freak out because I couldn't be in the store. They're like, oh, we never lost you. All we had to do was go and listen for you screaming, and then here you are. That's a whole other fucking video. I'm not even gonna joke with you. The karmic ties with that one has to be his own. It has to be. Like, anyways. when I discovered, not really discovered, I decided that I needed to go into my magic. It was like an awakening. It was literally like an awakening. I don't know how. It was like one day I just decided I need to follow that path, and everything ever since has been like, this is the right way to go. That is literally lined up. I don't have any other words other than it's lined up. For the last 6 years, shit has made sense that I don't know how. Literally, like, things have changed in my life that I cannot explain until this moment. Until right now that I'm telling you this freaking video. Like, I feel crazy, okay? When I finally decided I was going to follow my craft was when my deities and my gods started showing up. No. I think they were always there because I always felt people with me. But I was always so scared of the dark that I didn't know how to find them. I literally didn't know how to find them. And not knowing that they were literally like here with me. Like they're right here. And not in a weird, bad way, not in a claustrophobic way, but like they're so close to me that I always felt my space was being invaded, and I didn't understand until I got into my craft and they all started like, I'm not even joking, within 6 months of me having my craft, I met 4 of the 5 that I work with. They were just like, bam, oh shit, you opened that door? Boom, 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 boom. I want to show you who I am. Like within minutes, it's what it feels like. Minutes. They were right there at my door. I've always known I was sensitive. However you take that word. Sensitive. I was sensitive. Didn't know specifics. Didn't understand. Was also too scared to follow. But I wanted to. This is the confusing part. My subconscious self always wanted to be a physical medium. We didn't even know what the fuck that meant. But something inside of us said, we want to do that and we want to see. I have been saying this for 31 years. I have been saying this for 31 motherfucking years. Like, I'm almost so angry at myself that I've been saying this for 31 years. I don't know if y'all know what the Lions Gate is. Never know, like, or not never know. I don't know if you know. It just recently happened on 8/8. I accidentally, not accidentally, because I wanted it. And so I meant that. Don't let me fool you. Like, I say some things and I'm like, really? No. Let me catch myself. Not accidentally in the way of, oh, I didn't mean for it to happen. Accidentally in, I was so guarded. I didn't realize I overprotected myself till I stopped using my protection. And then I woke up. So, I feel like I keep getting lost on my task, but I literally told my deities and my gods, send me down this path. If I get lost in a rant, it's because you're talking through me, because I don't know what's important. I just know that I have to say it. So, during the Lions Gate on 8/8 that just passed, I woke up. I realized that there was nothing to be afraid of in the dark, because I'm stronger than whatever the fuck is in the dark. I'm so strong it makes me angry. I'm so strong that I dare a motherfucker to deal with me, because I fucking dare you. Like, spiritually, I am so intact. I cannot be fucked with. That is very strong for me to say, because I've always been the scared person who sat in the back waiting for something to happen. I don't give a fuck. I don't wait for life to happen. I'm happening to life. Okay, if you listen to all of these readers, I don't know if y'all are having these readings. Every single time I'm on TikTok and I am listening to a tarot reading, I'm listening to a spiritual talk, anything. These women, these people, I can't even say women because they're men too. I apologize. These individuals are all telling me what I'm going through. What? I'm so connected now that if something tweaks and I'm like, I think I need to hear something, and I go into TikTok, I'm not even joking, I call them my readers. I do, because I know they're not specifically for me, they're not specifically talking to me, but god damn does it feel like they are looking into my soul. Okay, I'm so sorry. I just went on like a 2-minute tangent. No idea what I was talking about. Anyways, oh, we were talking about Lionsgate. I had an awakening, and I was told, I've been, not even told, I've been demanded and forced, and I hate using the word forced because it means like you were forced. No, like I can't think straight if I don't do this. That's how I'm being forced, is literally, it is the only thing on my mind. I don't know who I need to reach, but I need to reach you, and I need to tell you that it's okay to fucking accept your goddamn power. It is fucking okay for you to admit that you're a goddamn bad bitch. It is okay for you to admit that your power moves mountains. I don't know why, but you need to hear that. It's okay. It's okay. I love you. I love you. I clearly have more things that I need to say, or somebody needs to say them, because they're racking around. They're literally, it feels like they're bouncing off the walls. I grew up in a very haunted house, like annoyingly haunted house, to the point where, dude, we were getting scratched, we were getting locked in rooms, there was doors were breaking, like horrible things that you don't realize when you're in this situation and you're extremely terrified. You don't realize that you are being traumatized. You are being attacked by something you can't see. And as a child, that's fucking terrifying. It is so scary that, sorry, I just moved this stuff and it just bumped that. It is so scary that when a child is put in this situation, if they're psychic, no, sorry, that's not even how you say it. They are all psychic. All children are psychic. When they're put into a haunted situation, a scary, spiritually scary situation, they can go two ways. Literally, it's like trauma, good or bad. They either close themselves off, or they decide that, fuck you, I'm bigger than you, and you can't touch me. Well, my brother was the one that closed off. He no longer believes in the spirit world. He no longer feels energy. He is no longer connected, because he was so tortured and so traumatized that the only thing he knew how to do to protect himself was tell himself it wasn't real. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. I have this horrible, horrible fucking memory. My brother was probably 6. I was 10. Yeah, I was probably 10. Our cousin was there, and we're playing downstairs, and our house was upstairs, downstairs. So upstairs was like the kitchen, my mom's bedroom, there was a spare bedroom, and the bathroom. And the basement was a living room. Oh, sorry, there was also a living room upstairs. Fucking weird ass house. There was a house in the base, or a living room in the basement, and then it was the bathroom, my brother's room, and then my room. So my room was directly across from the bathroom, and then my brother's was in the corner. It doesn't fucking matter, honestly. Like, context doesn't matter in this instance. The only thing that matters is my cousin was there, and we were playing. We were all having fun. Everything was good. And all of a sudden, my brother's like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom, and when he gets done, he tells me he goes to turn the doorknob, and it breaks. He hears a kink, and then as soon as the doorknob broke, the light shut off on him. He didn't know how much time went by. He didn't know what was going on. All he knew was he was alone in the dark and there was somebody there with him telling him horrible things. Telling him that he could not get away and that he will always find him. Excuse me? I didn't know that part of the story, okay? I didn't know that part of the story for 7 years after. We were kids. We were literally kids, and I don't think I found out till I was like 25. Okay, I was 10, so 15 years went by before my brother was finally okay talking about it. Before he finally told me. And even when he told me, he didn't want to believe. He's like, I don't really know what happened, but I gotta tell you this. And I think he did it more for me because psychic wise, I needed to know what was going on with him. Okay, so the house we lived in was interesting because, as I was telling you, my brother had this horrible experience while this is happening to him. And when this happened to him, after this moment, my brother does not remember childhood moments, things that we should remember, because we were physically there. Like, we went on family vacations, we went on family trips, we went places, like we left the house, we had family, big family things that we did. Does not remember. Doesn't remember. Literally up until like 6 to, what did he say, 12? I think he said 12. I think 12. Like, that's 6 fucking years of him just being like, check the fuck out. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, in that time, I didn't know who my brother was. Him and I fought really bad. Like, we were definitely not friends. We were enemies. We hated each other. It was rough. Like, I remember scrapping with my brother. And I don't know if he knows about that. We scrapped and we were kids and I was 4 years older than him and I fucking fought him. Like, we were nasty with each other. Anyways, this whole time, my brother's being tormented by himself over here. Nobody knows. I am also being tormented over here. This being lives in my closet. This being comes out and torments me and says horrible things to me. Literally talks shit to me all fucking day, all fucking night. And I'm here as a child thinking it's me. This thing had the ability to manipulate my mind as a child because I was so open. It allowed itself, I allowed it the ability without knowing, because I'm a child who does not have protection. It made me want to remove myself from this earth. That's what it wanted me to do. So it was it was a very bad situation, but the thing that made it very hard was we were in this negative space and nobody knew how to get out of it. And my father did not believe that we were in this situation. My mom did. My mom saw what was going on, but because my father wouldn't agree, we never moved. We never moved. We tried actually moving so many times and something always fell through. Something always fell through. Like, I can't even tell you. We tried moving like 3 or 4 times out of this house, and every time something would happen, something financial, like, and it had nothing to do with me. It was always adult problems, grown-up problems, like with money, with money. Like, that was 90% of the issue, was with money. It was insane, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't until I am now. Like, I think I just discovered in my 30s, because my father still lives there. Like, disgustingly enough, my parents are no longer together. None of my father's children want to talk to him. And let me just tell you, he has a shapeshifter living on his property. Like, I apologize, he is living on the shapeshifter's property. Like, he doesn't own this. The shapeshifter owns this property. And I'm more than positive the shapeshifter owns, like, this entire neighborhood. I don't even know how to tell you how I know this. You just walk into this. It's a cul-de-sac, okay? Literally, like, there's like 75 houses. No, there's got to be more. There's like 100 houses, okay? In this area, in this cul-de-sac area. And this whole area is controlled by this shapeshifter. Because I'm not even joking. I go over to my neighbors' houses and you feel something different, but you still know it's the same. Ugh, it was horrible. So, yeah, being able to... Sometimes I get lost in these things. Like I said, I have no fucking idea where I'm going. I'm just... Bleh. I feel like I'm vomiting at the mouth. There I go. 10 o'clock at night. Losing my marbles because I can't freaking think straight. You know what's the nice part about this? I'm just doing my intro. I haven't even got to what I want to tell you. I'm just doing the intro. Let me see. Okay. In my path, I've always felt like I was a conduit. I'm not here on a mission. I'm not the power. The power just runs through me and I get to collect that power. And that's how I get to distribute it. I didn't decide I had this power. The gods decided I had this power. The universe decided I have this power. Whoever it is that you believe in, they decided that you have this power. You just have to claim it. That's it. That's all you have to do. You say, I am in my fucking power. Get angry. Get fucking angry if you have to. If you've literally been put down and the world has been sitting on your fucking chest your whole goddamn life, say, fuck you. I'm so sorry. Tell the world to go fuck itself. And say, this is my power and I fucking own this shit. Tell the world to get out of your fucking way. Because we've had enough and we're sick of you. Get out of my way. I feel like I've been sitting on that for a little bit. I'm actually angry with that thought. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I'm sorry. Okay. Now let's try and get back on track. Not you, me. I need to get back on track. So, growing up in a psychic warfare is what I would call it, because that's what it is. That's literally what it was. It was psychic warfare at all times. You could not rest. During this time, my mother knows or can touch on certain topics. She's very well informed when it comes to the psychic ability. So my mother always told me about protecting yourself, making sure that spirits and energy cannot touch you, and being sure to be conscious, being conscious of your thoughts, of your energy, of the effect that you have on the world. This is what my mother taught me. What does your footstep do when you leave it? That's what my mom taught me. And you know what? It was the only thing that kept me in the protection path and the path to wanting to know more, to be a psychic. It's the only thing. Because when my mom, it was like dangling a piece of fruit in front of me and was like, hey, look, if you keep following this, you could potentially taste this shit. And it tastes real good. And you can't even understand how good it tastes. I can't even explain to you. But if you figure it out, it will taste that good. Oh, bitch, I'm going. I'm gone. I'm already down the road. I'm going. But my mom had this information when I'm telling you, she started telling me this stuff when did we move into the house? I think it was 8. I think I was 8 when she started telling me this stuff. My mom used to tell me wild things, like things that an 8-year-old shouldn't comprehend, but made sense to me for some reason, and I held on to it. And now as an adult, I will say it, and it's just like, click. Oh, we've already understood that, because it's been taught to us as a child. Not to say that it's indoctrinating, but it's opening a door to other information that could possibly be there. It's opening that curiosity. That's what it was. It was literally sparking that curiosity that was like, what's over there? Can I see? Can I scratch that itch? Can I like pull that fucking paper down and see what's behind it? It was the only thing that kept me protected from the darkness, was realizing that there was something better, that I could feel something better. Knowing that that feeling of there was something better stopped everything else. It put me in such a protective bubble that I was allowed to continue to grow even though I was being tormented and terrorized. Because once I got out, they could not touch me. They could not touch me till I decided that they were allowed. And that happened. I think I let that happen twice in my life. And it was by accident on both of those times. When I say accident, it's because I protected myself so well that I let my guard down. I get out of my comfort zone and I let certain things happen. And then I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. This is why I do these things. This is literally why. It just, I don't know. That's it. Being in that situation gave me those tools, even though to some, it's not fair and it's not okay. Not everybody can survive that. Not everybody does survive that. Some people decide to close the door. Some people decide that that side of the fence is too fucking scary. And that's okay. But my goal is to help the ones who are wanting to navigate that path but don't know how and don't want to do it alone. Baby, I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand down that path so badly. Like, I'm begging you to let me help you. I feel almost silly because I feel like I'm begging somebody to let me help them because it's the only thing I'm built for. It's the only thing I know how to do right, is just help you walk down this path. Being psychic is so exhausting and so rewarding, and I want to teach you how to make it a reward. I don't want you to be battling in darkness anymore because it's not fair to you. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. Fuck, you don't have to be. I will donate my energy to you. I will protect you with everything I got. Like, you do not have to do this by yourself. I don't know how to tell you. I don't know how to reach you, but I'm hoping this does, because I will not let you do this by yourself. I'm sorry. I can't help but be emotional. I'm a Pisces, so I'm an emotional fish. When I feel so strongly about something, like, I can't help it. I hope that me expressing my path and the journey I've been on can help somebody. I want to give somebody light. I want to give somebody life. I want to give them peace. I want to give. That's it. I want to give. I just want to give. I have so much power, so much energy, so much strength that I feel like I'm built to protect a village. And I just want to teach you how to get there too. I just want to teach you how to get there. Okay, I'm done being sappy. I'm gonna relax. I love you. Please be safe.